everyone and welcome to Dueling with Downton, and today let's go over 5 characters from the series of Yugioh Duel Monsters that I would think would make a great spin-off series if based about. Now for this video I'll be looking at character popularity and as well as there any material that we can find and expand upon within the Duel Monsters universe and lore, which will make for a fun and interesting story. Before ending this video though, the last character will be a personal choice from myself. Just a little bit of fun, it's a fun topic to explore, and hopefully you'll let me know who you wish to see a spin-off series based around from the series of Duel Monsters. Let me know in the comments down below. So starting off this list, I think a spin-off series following the character of Bakura would provide a fun and interesting dynamic when looking at a fun story. Seeing this character go about his daily life while dealing with this split personality issue, thanks to the evil spirit of the Millennium Ring, aka Yami Bakura. Throughout the day, it's light, it's peaceful, it's fun, everything around Bakura is nice, friendly and happy. Although there could be a few upsets as well here and there, but normally, when normal Bakura is on the scene, things are handled greatly. We'll just see how his college days go and how he interacts with other people. He might get bullied, which could lead to some fun dynamics at night. Yes, because at night, when the darkness comes in, cloaks over the show turns a bit more darker, a bit more sinister as Yami Bakura enters the fray, gaining revenge on those who have wronged the normal Bakura and of course the Pharaoh as well. Seeing how his evil plans come to fruition and what process goes into his planning, I think would A, expand the lore of the series, B, just kind of build up the character a little bit more and give us some fun interactions with him. Number 2, the next character on this list, I think following Marek Ishtar would allow us to have a different but unique story within the world of Yu-Gi-Oh! Seeing how his life was as a kid, but in more detail, would obviously be a really fun topic to explore, because obviously we know that he became dark and evil after so much punishment being dealt to him. Plus, this would allow us to expand on the Ishtar family, learning more about Odeon and Ishizu, which would then allow us as the viewer to better understand and emphasize with these characters and their desires and actions to save their brother Marek from the evil that was corrupting him. Because one thing I felt like in the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters series is, yes, we had Ishizu and Odeon wanting to protect Marek. We had a glimpse of the backstory about how he got possessed by evil, but nothing more was really expanded upon with that. And I didn't feel like I wanted Marek to be saved. But having this unique spin-off series based around him, seeing what he was like as a kid beforehand, seeing what the interaction between Odeon, Ishizu and Marek were like as kids, I think would build a better dynamic, build more feeling and empathy within us as the audience, as we can better connect with them on a more emotional level. Now of course this would be a lot different from your typical Yu-Gi-Oh! Show, as it would be a lot more darker, a lot more sinister, but a lot more emotion would be involved. But with that comes less dueling. Now for number 3, the third character on this list, I think a series based around and following the Dark Magician Girl would be a really fun, colourful, bright anime. An anime series based on this beloved card, you could call it The Secret Life of a Magician Girl. Having it to where she bravely battles other monsters or just commentating on her own anime appearances, I think would be a really fun time. Like you can have a situation where it's like, oh, here's when the Pharaoh turned evil and launched me on Catapult Turtle into another monster. Hee hee hee, you naughty boy, Pharaoh. You know, something like that. I don't know what that accent was, but hey, you know what I mean. I don't really know if you could really build a continuous plot with the Dark Magician Girl, but you could have fun with it. You can make it a comedic series that both males and females can enjoy and adore. Might be for different reasons, but hey, as long as the show brings in money, I guess. Plus, you can sell more Dark Magician Girl merchandise with it. That's always good for a business, isn't it? Now then, for number 4, I did want to, not leave out the most obvious character within the world of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters that the fanbase has been asking for a spin-off series about or to follow. I'm of course referring to Seto Kaiba, but although that would be cool, personally I don't really want that because I don't get the Kaiba hype, unfortunately, so I'm not going to elaborate any further on Kaiba's character. Instead, I'm going to make number 4 Maximillian Pegasus, as I feel like this can be a much fun, more creative dynamic to follow. Obviously, the aspect of Maximillian Pegasus is that he was the creator of Duel Monsters. I would love it if we could see and explore the process of him creating these cards. Obviously, getting those Egyptian tablets that he finds within the ruins of Egypt, but then how he turns that stone tablet into card and paper and design it. I think that would be really cool. It'll be different, it'll be unique, it'll be fun, exciting, a bit more slice of life. But at the same time, we can do all of that while also expanding and exploring on the relationship between himself and that woman in the painting that he so desperately was trying to revive using the Millennium items. So yeah, honestly, I think Maximilian Pegasus would be a much more entertaining and fun character to look at in terms of exploring a story based around him. Because I just feel like there's a lot more kind of lore and backstory Pegasus can offer to the series, as opposed to, say, someone like Seto Kaiba, who is just awesome in his own right, but I think he's overhyped. And finally, number 5, the character I personally want to see have a wild, wacky spin-off show based upon him within the Duel Monsters anime is Valen. Simply because I wish to see more of those monster attaching to the fighter death matches that we got to see between himself and Joey Wheeler. Yes, I know that Season 4 was not canon, it doesn't appear within the manga, but still I think some of the characters involved in that and some of the story dynamics I thought were really fun. And this idea of having two people duel it out where they got armor attaching to themselves and they're fighting properly, like boxing and stuff, I want to see more. That I thought was exciting. That was exhilarating. And yeah, give us a full series based on this and it'd be awesome. I know they kind of did that with Capsule Monsters, I think, but this is different. This is different. So there you have it, 5 characters I think would make a great spin-off series from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters anime series. Of course, let me know who you wish to see a spin-off about in the comment section down below. And, of course, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you have, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new for more Yu-Gi-Oh! Content from myself in the future. I do 7s reviews weekly when they release, as well as other content here and there based around the card game and the anime Yu-Gi-Oh! But until then, have a great day. Alligator, Martinet, goodbye.